So chat, if you're wondering who I'm going for in the finals, it is the Pacers. Okay. And like I said, it's not because I hate OKC like some Spurs fans do. I don't hate OKC. It's just kind of two things going on. All right. OKC fans, we're not going to be able to hear the end of it until we win our championship. And that's going to be a minute. I think the Spurs don't win at least a couple more seasons. Right. But number two, I don't want to hear from the toxic Spurs fans. Okay. There's very few of us, but I don't want to hear it from them. All right. They praise OKC for everything. Even though OKC started their rebuild far before us, they will just, gosh, man, they will glaze the crap out of that team. Glaze the crap out of them. Oh, funny. Hold on. Let's make that a segment because I did see that. So Wemby reposted something. I think I saw it maybe the day prior. And I didn't even notice that Wembanyama saw it. And he rarely ever tweets anything. What the heck is Wemby's? Here it is. It's just Wemby. He rarely tweets anything. But if you go over to his Twitter, he retweeted this. So what is this? This is all of the fan bases that have negativity, the percentage of negative comments when it comes to the fan base. So as we can see here, which it's a little distorted. Like I saw some people saying, well, the Mavericks, they have the most toxic, they have the most toxic fan base in the NBA, as you can see here, because the percentage of negative comments is 32%. And to that I say, wouldn't you be really negative this season? I mean, I think the Mavericks might be an outlier here. Like, I think this is within a year. Let's see. All it says is the Dallas Mavericks have the most negative fan base in the NBA per. Yeah, I think this is based off the year. I'm not 100% sure. But as of recent, I mean, if I'm the Mavericks fan, I mean, most things that I tweet out or I post is going to be negative. So I'm not going to get on the Dallas Mavericks like that. But some of these, yeah, I can see it. The Celtics, Timberwolves, Grizzlies is a little bit of a shocker, but honestly, I don't see a lot of Grizzlies comments, but I'm not on Grizzly Twitter. 76ers 5, I can see that. It's funny though, because if you look at some of these fan bases, these are some of the worst fan bases in the NBA, right? Like Boston fans are very, very difficult to deal with. Philly fans, Knicks fans, you know, who else is in the top 10? I'm surprised that Orlando Magic is 10. Houston Rockets, dude, how is Houston not higher? Everything they say is negative. But as you can see here, the San Antonio Spurs are dead last. So regardless of, and despite all of the negative things that we go over, like certain topics where it's like, oh my God, why are fans talking about this? They are a small minority. As far as negative comments, we're at 21%. Most of them have been positive. And I don't want to say this is just because we have Wemby. I don't think that that's true. Because, you know, just as long as I've been, you know, online and interacting with Spurs fans, I'll say that we have some of the best fans that I've seen and people that I've interacted with. I know this is football, but Cowboys, the reason why I stopped, because I used to have an Instagram page for Cowboys. It got fairly big, and I just sold it off because Dallas Cowboys fans are horrible. I just didn't want to communicate with these people. But San Antonio Spurs fans, I never felt that way. Like, it's overwhelmingly positive most of the time. It's just those few people that are toxic and have bad things to say all the time. But anyways, so I mentioned Wemby. This is what Wemby posted. He said, he basically made a meme out of it. When I'm in a positive comment competition, and my opponent is a Spurs fan. And you can see he got 54,000 likes on it. So quite a few people saw it. 3.5 million people saw it. And yeah, so Wemby is very happy to be part of this group. And this is important, man. Stuff like this is important. Like I get so tired of people saying, which I don't think that this is true anyways, but so many people say the fan base is going to kick these players out. That not really. I mean, these players, yeah, they probably hate some of the fans that they come in contact with, and it's kind of a toxic environment. But our organization, and our fan base, it's just all in sync, man. It's pretty nice to see. It's pretty nice to see an organization that they said this before, that the people that they try to hire, they want decent people, like decent people working for them. And it's really nice that they have that, and then the fan base also reflects that. Just good stuff, man. Just good stuff. Yeah, you're probably right. There's a few toxic ones. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I won't say the few people that are toxic, but there's some, man, that's just horrible. Nothing but contrarians, and all they do is have negative things to say all the time. But Wemby loves the franchise. He loves the fan base. You just love to see it. You just absolutely love to see it, right? And maybe part of it is due to, I mean, I don't think it's a, how could I say? I don't think it's an accident, right? The Spurs fans being more positive than negative over the years, it's mostly because the organization has given us a reason to do so. Now, some of it is like culture-wise, right? Like if you go to certain cities, I mean, people just act a little differently, right? Like you go to New York, I mean, people, they're more honest with their negative feedback. But the Spurs, we've been spoiled for so long till, I don't know, we always kind of have something to look forward to. It's not too many years of down years where we have no future whatsoever. We had like a couple, all the toxic people came out of the woodwork to have something to say, but we can still see the silver lining out of all of it. At least I've tried to. I've attempted to do that with this channel. But anyways, so Wemby loves this fan base. We love Wemby. Good stuff. Just didn't know if you guys saw that or not. Wemby does love those tacos. That is true. That is true, Ben.